Good morning. We're standing here at the bottom of Fox Hill on the southern edge of Haywards Heath. I'm about to show you around a lovely house called Maytrees, which is just here. I'm catching you right now because we're at the bottom of Fox Hill. Unfortunately, we've got roadworks going on just up the road, so obviously we've got a bit of traffic, but just so you get a few landmarks, that's the Fox and Hounds pub directly across the road. This is Hurstwood Lane, which we're told at some point it's going to become a no-through road because there's going to be various development going on up there. A little bit of positivity as well. This is the school bus stop for Walden Park Secondary Academy in Cookfield, and just up on our right is the school bus stop for Chailey Secondary School over in South Chailey, which is rather lovely. So schools wise, you've got a great position. The local area is very well served by numerous independent schools which have all got school bus services with pickup points close by. So unfortunately we're here on a busy morning, but I want to give you an honest impression of the house. If this house was tucked away down a country lane, you'd be paying at least another £500,000 for it. So Maytrees, just so you know where it is. Like I say, we're on the edge of town. The owner bought this property 30 years ago. It was a little detached bungalow and has substantially extended the house. There's various planning permissions and things granted in time which can still be activated to do various other alterations. One in question is that garage, the conservatory and the link, that's got consent to become a separate annex. The loft space in the front part of the house has got consent to become a great big master bedroom, or another big bedroom suite, and that garage can be replaced with a huge double garage. It's 7 metres by 6 metres there. So I'll try and explain a few things as we go around. But as you can see, we're very, very private from the road. We've got this lovely high laurel hedge around there. It's never been a problem for the owner. They were only selling the house because they're downsizing. So do come in. And you'll see the original property had some lovely herringbone flooring, which the owner has restored and done their best. So taking you around in order, this you'll see is currently the dining room. This would have been the original living room because there would have been a chimney breast there. There's doors through to the kitchen from there. It's such a big house, this. It's 3,650 square feet. So it goes around in such a way that you've got to really refer to the floor plan, but I'm going to try and be quick on the video on this one. Study, playroom, TV room, whatever you wish. Another room, which has very much been the study and the home working space. These cupboards and stuff are all built in. That's got a lovely view over the garden. You've got a bathroom on the ground floor. So these two rooms behind me could have been bedroom 7 and bedroom 8 if you wanted. There are 6 bedrooms. And the kitchen, this is rather fabulous. I won't go into it throughout full detail, but you've got this very clever composite granite style worktops, beautifully done. This has only all been done in the last few years. There's a huge induction hob there. You've got one of the rather impressive, if I've pressed the right thing, probably haven't, but that's a extractor that comes up. You've got twin steam ovens, twin conventional and combination ovens in there. There's a wine chiller. Over here in the sink area, you've got one of the Frankie hot taps, which is very good. So that's actual boiling water, and this is a mega blaster jet here. Before I go through to the annex section, I'll give you a glimpse of the garden. Lovely sunny aspect there. This is the main living room. So this has all been an extension of this back section at some point. Got the Inglenook fireplace with the wood burning stove. You can just about see this beam here. That would have been the corner of the old bungalow. So pretty much everything to the south and west of us here was the existing bungalow, been altered. And then through to the linkway. So we've got like a separate annex section here. This has obviously been used for various things. Handy little courtyard. I won't show you in there, but see those, they're all sheds. They are full of logs. So you've got an amazing log store. The owner was an engineer, so you can understand everything that's been thought about in this property. Very much utility area. These appliances are for sale if someone wants them. And then another linkway, very much the workshop at the moment, that goes through to one of the garages. And I put all the planning reference numbers on the sales particulars, because this section here is going to be made, well, has planning permission to be made into a separate annex. And to put it into perspective, the front door of that garage will come across to this point here. So that all gets filled in. So it'd be a really lovely self-contained annex if you want it. Alternatively, you've got a great big new double garage to go in. You could have put a room above that. Something else I should have said, you've got all the LED lighting that changes colours around the TV. So that's the ground floor, if you can remember. So we've got 1, 2, the dining room, the living room, 4 living spaces, plus this huge kitchen and all that annex area. I mean, the house would be absolutely ideal for a growing family or an extended family if you wanted mum and dad to live with you, or especially those working from home now. So, 1 bedroom, double aspect. Again, the road is the other side of that hedge. You don't even know it's there. This is the garage that gets replaced. And that planning permission was activated years ago, because the bedroom I'm standing in now was part of that original planning permission in 2007. This bedroom has a little loo of its own. Across the way, got another very nice bedroom here, generous double size, plenty of wardrobes, and then that's overlooking the gardens. Nice and private from the new houses behind. This house and the neighbouring house sold off that land behind to Denton Homes probably about 7-8 years ago to build those houses. And very cleverly, our client said, right, I'm happy for you to build those houses, but I don't want any windows facing this way. So they've kept the privacy. So it's got a nice private plot. Family bathroom there. Another big bedroom. It's a double, and that's looking back over the driveway to the front and over towards the pub. There is talk when they up Hurstwood Lane. There's going to be a development of 375 houses. They won't all be accessed off Hurstwood Lane. Some will be up the top end, because apparently Hurstwood Lane does become blocked off. But there's going to be a new primary school, so this is going to be a really lovely place to be able to walk your children to a primary school if they're going to go to the local schools. And there's also talk there'll be a little convenience store up there, so hopefully a little co-op or something like that. Should have said that was bedroom 4 or 5. So you've got 2 singles. They're both very generous single bedrooms, and that's overlooking the rear garden. And then the main bedroom is here, which is a very generous double. Whole bank of wardrobes on that wall. Got a balcony overlooking the gardens. So you see what I'm talking about. That new house there was built in the garden of this house many years ago, so the owner protected his privacy in order to do that. You've got a lovely established boundary that way. And then back on the other side of the main bedroom, you've got a great big ensuite shower room. This has all been redone in the last few years as well. Very nicely done. And some of these windows have got the built-in blinds. I noticed this one has, and so those 2 on the balcony. And this has got one of these digital shower units there. Now, what I'm not going to quickly show you, which I'd love to show you, but let's get outside instead, is the loft space. So that is a huge pull-down ladder. The loft space is all mega insulated. There's a gymnasium up there, and there's planning permission to convert one part of the loft space. I believe that's now lapsed into a great big bedroom suite. So that'd be your 7th bedroom and about the 5th or 6th bathroom if you want it. And that's only half the loft. So if you wanted to do the rest of the loft, you easily could. In fact, let's go out the front door. Now, the owner has kept this front garden area as a wildflower meadow, which is established really well. That comes down this side of the garage. And this is the garage, like I said, can be demolished and replaced. And it literally comes up almost to the edge of the house. There is potential, and he did look into it originally many years ago to put a room over that. Get the evening sun trap here. So this gets all the sunshine. And then we've got gates. So this is all a hard access. Obviously the house had a much bigger plot. It's about half an acre now, but it was only about an acre originally. It was very good to be able to get machinery and stuff down the garden. But look at this. This is all resin. All these pathways are resin-based pathways. Really, really well done. And I'm just bringing down the back of the garden here. Lots of shrubs. If you're a busy person and like gardening, then this is absolutely lovely for you. But thankfully, the plot isn't too large. Now, this timber chalet, it's got power. I believe there's gas and there's water down here. So if you wanted to make this into a really great home office or another little separate annex, or this end of the garden was very much being used after the development to become the new entertaining area. So you've got power down here. You can have fridges and, like I say, water. So if you're barbecuing down here, they've thought about it. 2 little ornamental ponds which link through. Plenty of netting on there to keep the herons off. And look, you've got all these beautiful little circular resin-based terraces to take advantage of all that evening sun. When you come around here, you get a pretty good impression of the house. And even look at this. I would love one of these. This is a little gazebo, but you can't see it, but there's mosquito meshing all the way around it. You've got a light with a heater underneath it, so you can close the door and you haven't got to worry about the mozzies and the moths driving you mad. So they've absolutely thought of everything. There's power points everywhere, there's water points everywhere, flood lighting everywhere. When you come around this back section, you get an idea of the space you've got to offer here. So I hope that gives you a pretty quick whistle-top tour of Maytrees on Fox Hill. It's on the town's southern edge. If you want to go and walk the dog, you can join footpaths galore in this area. There's going to be a new primary school built around here soon. Warden Park and Chailey Secondary School buses pick up literally outside. And if you want independent schools, they've got pickup points all close by as well. So there you go. That's Maytrees on Fox Hill. It's for sale through Mansell McTaggart. Hope you found this video helpful. Appreciate it's a bit long-winded, but it's given you a much better impression than staring at photos. Any feedback, please let me know. Thank you.